Hey everyone! In today's video, I want to share a recent past life regression session that I had as a client with my good friend and incredible hypnotherapist, Carol. She has her own practice called Inner Breath Hypnotherapy. I'm so excited to share it with you because it was an amazing session for several reasons. First of all, I went much deeper than ever before. In previous sessions, my analytical mind often interfered and I would only get one word or two words for the questions that I wanted answers from my spirit guide. But this time, I reached a new level of depth, even addressing myself in the second person during the Q&A with my spirit guide. I've witnessed many times that my clients do that, but I was not able to reach that level previously. And it was so interesting because I was aware that I was saying you, referring to myself, but it felt just so natural. I think I'm living proof that even those with active left brain can get improved experiences in hypnotherapy through meditation and getting just accustomed to hypnosis. Of course, none of this would have been possible without Carol's patience and skills. She's not only incredibly kind, but also deeply passionate about helping and healing others, as you will see in the upcoming session playback. During the session, I received profound answers to questions about my career and how to support people dealing with depression. I also asked for guidance on understanding the interconnectedness of all beings, how we are all one. It's a concept that often discussed in many books, but I couldn't quite fully grasp it. And the response from my spirit guide was both quite simple and funny. Okay, I can't wait to share it with you, and I hope you find the messages as enlightening as I did.
And when you're ready, in your own time, tell me what you notice.
I was trying to get the ear, and the number kept going down and down, maybe 1400.
Good. Do you sense yourself in a body? Perhaps you can look down at your feet. Just let yourself tune into your body. It will come before you. What do you notice about your feet?
Some sort of dress shoes, like for women.
Do you notice?
It's a younger.
Do you notice a color of the shoes, perhaps?
It's dark. It's slightly black.
Good.
But wearing some sort of like white socks.
Good. Very, very good. And perhaps you become aware of the clothing you're wearing. You might look at it or feel it or notice the texture.
I think I'm wearing a long dress that covers up to ankle.
Is it tight fitting or loose fitting?
It's quite loose. It's not tight at all.
Mm-hmm. Does it have a fine texture or a coarse texture? Perhaps you notice.
There's some sort of like an apron, like a long apron. And I was thinking, maybe I'm a maid again. Because like, I have a past life, many of my past life has been like a maid, some sort of.
Are you a woman or a child?
I think about 17, 18.
Okay, 17, 18. Just take another nice deep breath. And we'll go even deeper down and get more and more connected. Really deep down. Take a moment and look towards your hands. Perhaps you see them or feel them. Just tuning in and observing. What do you notice about these hands?
They are fair skin and lean fingers.
Fair skin with long fingers.
Yeah.
Good. Now if you're ready, perhaps very, very slowly turn around. Turn around in a full circle as you become aware of your surroundings. And as you do this, notice, are you indoors or outdoors?
Indoor.
What else do you notice?
It's just a house that's not too big. It's kind of just cozy house, and there's,
And where is this place?
I think it's Europe somewhere. First thing came to my mind was England,
Okay.
but I was dismissing it because why England again?
That's okay. You know, we can always analyze it later. We'll start to try to build on your trust. Allow whatever pops in, the first thing that pops in. We'll just go with it and see where it takes you. You're doing beautifully. Just allow yourself to get even more connected there. Allowing yourself to go even deeper down. Deeper with every breath you're taking. See what the date is. What time in history is this?
1327.
1427. Very good. How old are you?
Late 20s.
Notice. Perhaps you can listen or hear. What's your name?
Eliza.
Eliza. Good. Very. Notice. What are you doing right now?
It felt like I was dancing. I felt happy and not sure where, but I was feeling this like twirling and
Yeah.
dress turning.
Good. Yeah, just keep tuning into that. Tune into that feeling, those sensations. As you do, notice, is anyone around you?
I think I'm dancing with a guy.
And who is he to you?
He's a good friend.
Good.
They kind of like each other.
Yeah, tune into that energy. Just see if you know his name.
Edward?
Edward? Okay. Perhaps you can look in his eyes and notice. Do you recognize him in your life today?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good. And what is your occupation? What do you do?
Just regular, like, household, like, chores, cooking, sewing.
Yeah. Who do you live with?
Maybe with him, but I'm not sure.
That's okay. That's good. And now, let's go even deeper down. Deeper with every breath. And you can go now to a significant event in this lifetime. This lifetime is Eliza. And with 3, 2, and 1, be there now as an objective observer. And just notice, what's the first thing you notice?
I just get numbers like 40, so I guess I'm in the 40s.
Okay. What else do you notice?
Just okay, like, I think she's really just happy being married. Just feels like she's holding hands with her husband. She relies on him. they support each other.
Yeah.
I think. And she's just leaning her head on his shoulder.
Is her husband the one she was dancing with?
Yeah.
Do you have children?
There's one boy.
Tell me about them.
He's not that old, like around 9-ish, energetic, but also kind of has a shy personality.
How do you feel about him?
He's just a baby to her.
She feels like he's still her baby.
And just adores him.
Tell me about your spouse.
He's just tall, brownish hair.
How do you feel about him?
Sometimes we argue, but he has a good heart.
How do you feel about this life you're living there with Edward and your son?
It's a generally good life, but I think she's feeling kind of limited because she's a woman.
Oh.
Just doing the house chores, raising kids. She's wondering, is this just all that is?
Yeah. Is this all there is? What would she want to do?
I think she just wants freedom, like men have. She just feels a little bit boxed in.
Now you can go to some significant events in this timeline as you take a deep breath, feeling yourself relaxing and releasing as you go to a significant event in this lifetime, as I count you down with 3, 2, 1. Be there now, an objective observer, allowing it to unfold before you. And tell me what you notice. What's happening?
She's in her 50s. She's just sick.
Just go ahead and tune into that energy.
Maybe she's in her bed, looking out the window and reflecting about her life. But she feels very fragile and she doesn't have much energy now.
How does that make you feel?
Just a lot of mixed feelings, like she's kind of tired. I feel kind of bad for leaving her son. She's okay with the life she lived, generally.
Yeah. What is she dying of?
Like some blood, I don't know, blood issue.
Okay, blood issue. Just take a nice deep breath, yeah. Just breathe that in with you. And as you're tuning into Eliza, that life you've lived, how did you feel as the person that you were? Can you connect with the feelings that Eliza had?
I think she liked having her own family, but some regrets about not being able to realize her potentials, drawing kind of stuff came to my mind. Maybe she liked drawing, just a lot of like limitations. She just felt sad about being a woman and facing those, a lot of barriers. She just followed the rules, knowing that it's kind of harsh.
Just following the rules, not trying to break them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your greatest accomplishment?
It's just raising a kid, or raising a son, and being kind to others.
What was the greatest lesson you learned?
I think it's taking action, just actually doing it without doubting myself. Just little steps, just enjoying the process. That's what she should have done. But she just thought about maybe doing this, maybe doing that, but she actually didn't take action on those.
Is that feeling familiar in this lifetime?
I usually take actions. I mean, like, when I set my mind on it, I start quickly, but then I don't continue doing it.
Yeah.
Because I doubt a lot. And whereas there's like a big goal that I have in mind, I just fear that it wouldn't come true.
Yeah.
And because I don't want to disappoint myself, I just quit.
So maybe you did learn the lesson of that previous life. To start to take those actions. That's beautiful. You can now return and approach the end of that lifetime as you observe it from an objective perspective, noticing how that life ends. And how did you die?
Lying on the bed and just died peacefully.
Okay, good. What are your last thoughts and feelings as you leave that body?
It wasn't easy living as a woman, doing the same chores. I think she felt that kind of soul crushing. It wasn't easy, but the love from family and friends, that was really meaningful to her. That's what sustained her.
Just helping sustain her, keep her going. Yeah. As you leave that body, as your soul begins to returning to that realm of light, that place where you are from. As you take your time and you tune in to the energy of this place in your own time. Tell me what you notice.
There's a group of people welcoming me.
Yeah.
I thought I died first. I mean, earlier than my husband, but I think husband is here.
Okay, good. Who else is there?
My guide and many souls that I don't recognize.
Okay, good. How does it feel to be back?
It feels very light. I feel very happy to be back.
How does your guide appear before you?
It's wearing a long-sleeved robe. I think it's a purple color with some embroideries on top.
How does it feel to be there in the presence of your guide?
I'm very grateful. Good to see him again. Seems like a good friend.
What is your guide's name?
I think it's still Rohit.
Would it be okay if we asked some questions today?
Yeah.
Would you ask Rohit, what was the reason to view the lifetime as Eliza?
Now there is no such huge barriers against women.
Wow.
So I shouldn't feel afraid and just take small steps.
Wow.
It's okay. I don't have to bring a big achievement.
Yeah.
Just do what you make you happy.
And would you ask your guide, what advice do you have for Jenna about her career? What should she do?
Do the things that you feel passionate about, but you feel like that's too risky.
Ask him about that feeling you feel about being risky. Should you do it anyway?
If you feel that's too risky, then you can do both. But eventually you will just do the thing that you feel more passionate about. And if you just do what you love, what you truly enjoy, that's already a big success.
If you do.
Because you took action.
Yeah.
That's the way that you know that you actually matter.
Yes.
You have to take care of yourself. You know that you deserve love and joy.
Would you ask your guide, what advice do you have to move forward in her life?
Don't scare yourself with having a big goal as an end result. Just take tiny steps. You don't have to go fast.
Can you help Jenna understand how we are all one? How are we all connected?
The guide is trying to say, if you're a finger on your body, you're still part of a body, right? It's like just how the whole body and all the organs, they are all connected.
Is there a feeling that you can send Jenna to know, so she knows when she's feeling this connected, this oneness with others?
Nothing is really coming through.
Okay, no problem. I'm sure when that is meant for you, it will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. How can Jenna help people who are depressed?
Just send good energy to them. That's all you can do. It's their job to come out of it. So you can help by sending good energy, giving them a sense that there's someone actually care about them.
Yeah. Is there any other advice on this topic?
Sending good energy, there could be various ways. It could be just sending good thoughts, or just giving them a smile, or giving them a hug, holding their hands, sending love. It's like telling them that they matter with your whole presence. It's just telling them that you matter. It matters so much, and you can do it, restoring their hope and faith. And that's it, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Is there any other information your guide would like to share with you today?
He says I'm doing great, so just trust myself.
And if you'd like, I'd like to thank your guide for his help on this journey today. And if you would like to thank your guide, spend a moment before we begin to return.
Oh. Oh my God. Let me sit up. Okay. Oh jeez. Time has just like flies so quickly. Amazing, Carol.
So, I wanted to explore a past life to understand why I was holding back in my hypnotherapy business, despite having the tools and the strong desire to help others. I don't know why, but there was this lingering hesitation to be visible, to be more active. And before the session, I thought I would see your life as a healer where something really tragic happened. But as you already know, my spirit guide had a different plan. He showed me a life filled with regret, sorrow, and hesitations. And his message was pretty clear. Look at the regret in that life. Now you have no such barriers. You have countless opportunities to fully embrace and enjoy your life while pursuing your passion. And the guide telling me that following my passion is an act of self-care and self-love, it really hit me. It's something I hadn't fully understood because my brain was wired to prioritize external expectations like fitting into society, meeting my parents' expectations, and making good money to earn respect from others.
I'm sure you've heard somewhere before, follow your passion. But when I heard it, I thought, who has that luxury? I don't have time to play around. I have to study, get a job, and earn money. But when the same phrase came from the spirit guide, it felt completely different because first, I felt it from my core with raw emotions, so I know that I didn't make it up. Second of all, because the words came out of me, not from others, it felt much more powerful, and there's nothing to doubt about it. It only gives clear direction and clarity. And I think that's the beauty of hypnotherapy, because it gives you a chance to actually experience the messages and the love from the spirit guide.
And this session, it was like this whole rewiring of my mindset. And ever since having that session, I've been feeling so light and joyful every day because I've started counting the small things as big wins for me. I used to be pretty hard on myself, always expecting these grand achievements and putting so much pressure, which was really overwhelming and scary. But now I've realized that the everyday stuff, like making a video like right now, or reading a book that shifts my perspective, or just sharing laughs and positive energy with my family and friends, those are the real big wins. It's like this whole mindset shift, and suddenly every little moment becomes a reason to celebrate. I hope this video can serve as a reminder to you that you matter, you are loved, and start enjoying life and counting little moments as wins. It doesn't have to be a positive thing either. Even if you made a mistake, that's a win too, because now you not only know how to fix it, but you've gained a better understanding of it. Every little thing counts. And if you live in the US or any other English-speaking countries, and if interested in receiving a session from Carol, please check the link in the description box below. As you could tell from the video, she's an amazing hypnotherapist with a heart full of love and care. Don't miss out on the opportunity to connect with her. I'm sure you will have an amazing session.